For many people, the Mercedes S-Class is the last word in automotive luxury. And now, the latest version has just been revealed with a staggering amount of new tech, ensuring it will be one of the most significant cars of 2021. We'll give you a full rundown of exactly what's new, and if you fancy the outgoing S-Class, then you can save a massive £15,000 on it right now at whatcar.com. Click the link to find the deal, or just search for What Car Deals. Before you do any of that though, make sure you're subscribed to our channel. Whenever a new generation of this flagship saloon goes on sale, it brings with it a whole host of technical innovations, which then filter down to more mainstream, affordable cars. Features like anti-lock brakes, keyless entry, and adaptive cruise control have all been pioneered by the S-Class over the years. So what lies in store for new S-Class buyers now? Let's start with the design. And there isn't anything radically different to report on the outside. The exterior styling is an evolution of the current cars rather than a revolution. There's a bolder front grille, slimmer headlights, and horizontal taillights that extend into the boot lid, which is a first for the S-Class and gives it a similar look to the new CLS. It's still a big car, even a little bit bigger than the enormous predecessor, and it will continue to be offered in two lengths, standard and long. The long wheelbase model is 34mm longer than before, with a 51mm increase in the distance between the front and rear wheels. It's also 55mm wider and 12mm taller. And the boot gets an extra 20 litres of storage. A new body structure with lots of aluminium helps make the new S-Class 60 kilograms lighter than the outgoing car. This weight loss is combined with a host of aerodynamic developments, including optional flush door handles, all of which improve fuel economy and reduce exhaust emissions. But while things on the outside might not seem so different, inside there's real change. First and foremost, it still looks very luxurious inside. The full leather interior comes with plush front seats that offer 10 different massage programs, and there are 250 LEDs that provide ambient interior lighting. But how do you think it looks inside compared to the Audi A8 and the BMW 7 Series? Let us know in the comments below, and watch our comparison of the A8, 7 Series and outgoing S-Class by clicking on the link at the top of your screen now. There's been an emphasis on removing traditional switches and buttons. There are apparently 27 buttons that have been removed compared to the old S-Class, but as we've seen on so many other cars, that often isn't a good thing when it comes to usability. Now, many functions are accessed through digital screens, and there can be up to 5 of them in here, but it's all centered around this portrait-orientated 12.8-inch touchscreen infotainment system. Features can also be operated by an upgraded version of the Hey Mercedes voice control system. A 12.3-inch digital driver display is standard with an optional 3D effect, and there's an advanced new head-up display featuring augmented reality functions which projects key information into the driver's eye line at a virtual distance of 10 meters ahead. There's also a new so-called 4D sound system that uses speakers and subwoofers mounted within the front seat backrests as part of a 1,750 watt 30 speaker system. 2 optional screens on the back of the front seats as well as a tablet give rear passengers full access to the infotainment. Plus, there's a new rear seat airbag which deploys from the back of those front seats. The new S-Class can also automatically adjust the seats, mirrors and infotainment to suit different users, using a mixture of fingerprint, face and voice recognition. And it can even raise and lower the rear roller blind when the driver looks over their shoulder. There is also a host of new functions designed to improve agility, including 2 different 4-wheel steering setups. 4-wheel steering itself isn't new, but it has traditionally offered only a few degrees of rear steering angle. One of the setups developed for the new S-Class lets the back wheels turn by up to 10 degrees. As a result, the car's turning circle has been reduced by 2 meters and is actually better than that of the A-Class. That brings claimed improvements to both handling and high-speed stability, as well as making the car much easier to park. But, of course, you can totally remove the stress of parking by letting the car park itself. You'll be able to get Intelligent Park Pilot, which allows the driver to park the S-Class from outside the car via a smartphone app. When legislation allows, we're also set to see a new Drive Pilot system that allows the driver to go hands-off while driving at speeds of up to 37 miles per hour, and it's designed for use when you're stuck in traffic. But they must be ready to retake control, and the system prompts them to do so via LED lights that are integrated into the steering wheel. And if that isn't enough tech for you, there's also a new active suspension system that's said to better counteract body lean through corners and improve control of pitch and dive under acceleration and braking. Air suspension is standard across the lineup, and there's a new safety feature which can lift a side of the car up by 80mm if it detects an impending side impact. This offers improved crash energy absorption in a stronger part of the car. At launch, the new S-Class will be offered with two 6-cylinder engines which are both carried over from the outgoing model. Included is a turbocharged 3-litre mild hybrid petrol unit with 362 brake horsepower in the S450 and 429 brake horsepower in the S500. There's also a turbocharged 2.9-litre diesel with 282 brake horsepower in the S350D and 325 brake horsepower in the S400D. Everything gets a 9-speed automatic gearbox, while the S350D offers the choice of either rear-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive. Everything else gets 4-wheel drive as standard. Further engines are planned to follow, including a mild hybrid version of Mercedes' turbocharged 4-litre V8 with 500 brake horsepower in the S580. And what could be of particular interest is the plug-in hybrid S580e. It combines a turbocharged 3-litre 6-cylinder petrol engine with an electric motor and a lithium-ion battery for a claimed electric-only range of more than 62 miles. Compare that to the hybrid A8 and 7 series, and they can manage only 28 and 36 miles respectively. We might also see a turbocharged 6-litre V12 petrol engine in the new Maybach S650, and we'll hopefully also get two new AMGs, the S63E and S73E. Official details are scarce, but both are set to run twin turbocharged 4-litre V8 petrol engines with electric motors. The S63E could offer close to 700 brake horsepower, while the S73E is expected to offer a monster 805 brake horsepower, which would make it the most powerful S-Class yet. As for other future variations of the S-Class, it's believed there won't be a new coupe or cabriolet version, which is a shame. Instead, the S-Class will gain a fully electric sister car called the EQS. Full pricing is yet to be announced, but you'd probably be wise to start saving now. You can get £15,000 off the outgoing S-Class on whatcar.com, but before you go and snap one up, make sure you're subscribed to our channel, give this video a like if you've enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.